movies for black girl nerds.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm superb. I can't complain one bit. What about yourself?
I'm doing well, so we're just gonna get right into it.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
So, I want to know: did you do your own stunts in this movie?
Absolutely. I mean,
Really?
They can't find nobody chopped like me. Where they gonna find somebody look like me? We like the beauty of doing it yourself is you don't have to do a lot of acting because things that hurt and things that don't hurt don't. It we were telling the story and then trying to use the fight scenes to tell the story too.
Mm-hmm.
So like you can't bring a stunt guy in. He's not thinking like Jim. He doesn't understand what's going on in my story like that.
Mm-hmm.
He can do the stunt, but can he do the story? So because they wanted to do something different in that way, which I thought was brilliant. We all did our own stuff. And
so everybody did their own stuff.
Yeah. And there were some injuries because it's really? Kind of, because, all these fight movies, somebody's going to have a this or that or this or that. It was like a football match. You just ice that thing, you suck it up and you grind. Like it was, I loved it. It was beautiful. Just like Undisputed, like it's beautiful.
So did you have to, clearly you had to learn Taekwondo in real life.
Well, jiu-jitsu, yeah.
I mean, jiu-jitsu, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's all right. Believe me, they got so many forms of martial arts. You're like, what? What was that? But they know them, like, because, Bao is a master. They got a lot of, Ken is a master, like, everybody on the fight team, they're like masters of it. So, like, their ability to translate what you need to know so you can do your job, second to none. Like, I think I learned more. I've even learned more since the movie wrapped, just replaying the videos in my phone. Now I see, when you're learning, you can't really see it. Like, you're just like, why doesn't it feel like? And then as you progress with your learning, you can then see and hear everything that they said. All of it makes sense. And you're like, it's just amazing to me how they make something that's such an art. Like jiu-jitsu is no joke. So many different
it seems like it's no joke on the movie.
Yeah, but when you got a master, they can make it real elementary for you. And that's the key, is if you can understand it, then your body can repeat it. And if your body can repeat it, then you're in. So I loved it. I think that anytime you can grow and learn, the possibilities are just endless. And this is one of those movies you had to grow and learn, or you got hurt. So it was fun to me. Loved it.
So in the movie, it really showed how you had to have discipline.
Yeah.
So I guess during the movie, did you understand the point of the discipline behind it, and it's not just fighting?
Yeah, I work out. I've been working out a lot my whole life, and my father was a Marine, so was a Air Force lieutenant. So in my house, discipline was the only way you could move about. Like you moved about with discipline, honor. You moved about with respect. You handled yourself accordingly. So like I fell into that part of it very easily because I think in the end, without consistency and discipline, nothing is possible. So like, I love that about it. It is a discipline. They all are. And this is why when you get two people in a fight, the more disciplined one is going to win. You can have all the shenanigans you want. You can climb up walls, you can backflip out of trucks, you can do all that fancy, cute stuff. But in the end, if you lack discipline, the opening will present itself. And if the guy's good enough, he'll seize it. And if he seizes it, you're done. Done. So, yeah. I love that about it. The discipline.
So the movie, it's kind of, it has some funny moments in the movie. So if you could compare this movie to a hip hop song, what would it be?
Probably Bone Crusher, move, get out the way, cause
That's ludicrous.
and Bone Crusher. That's Ludi and
Bone,
Bone. Yeah, look it
uh,
up. I tell you, I got a little joy. My whole family from Atlanta. Come on now, you can't leave Bone out of it. Bone Crusher in there with Ludi. Ludi is the okay. He the man, but it's Bone Crusher song.
so why would you compare the movie to that song?
Because it's got that high energy to it, and the song is fun, but it can get violent. You know what I mean? Like it's got that camaraderie, like we did as brothers. It's got that high energy, like we presented at times. It's got that fun in it, like the movie does at times. But then it's got that boom in it too. So like, it's like the perfect song because like it has a little bit of all of it, and I think this is what I love about the song in the movie. It has a kind of like you're going to get sucked into it. Like you can even go in trying to hate on it. But I promise you, by midpoint, you're gonna be sucked in. And then by the end of it, we'll get you. Because I can't find any part of it that I'm not happy with. Like I'm really, really proud of it. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to like watching my work. So anytime I can watch it 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or how many times I've watched it, which I won't say, and not find any part of it. I remember my daughter, who's thinks she's completely not interested in anything that I'm doing, peeked over and saw like 2 frames. Then she sat down. Then she curled up underneath me, and by the end of it, she was like, "Yo, that's pretty good, Dad. I really like that." See, I said, "See, got you." She was just gonna watch it a little bit, and then before she could do it, she was already locked in.
It reeled her in.
Gotcha. And if you can get my daughter, I think we're straight. I think we're good, and we got it.
So, what do you think the readers? Well, not readers. What do you think the viewers will take from watching this movie?
Anything's possible. That you live your life by the goodness that you know that's in your heart. Because in the end, everybody makes mistakes and gets at some point taken off their purpose, but you never forget what that purpose really is. You can try to put a bunch of stuff on top of it or move it out of the way, but when you go to bed at night, you know who you are. You know what you represent. And it's never too late to get back to that. In fact, that's where your purpose is, in your code. You can't manufacture it through any other form. And that at the end, if you can find your way back to yourself, anything is possible. That's what I hope they get from you. Like, you're never too old, it's never too late, it's just anything's possible.
And in the film, you all were childhood friends. Yeah. And I want to know, in your real life, have you ever had any type of grudge that happened or something happened with any of your childhood friends where as you all got older, something happened where you all had to come back and kind of make amends?
Yeah. Yes.
And remind me, asking, what is that? Like, how did you all come back and make amends?
Yeah, this particular dude, I love him to death, but he and my brother were dating kind of the same girl. We were like a clique, man. We were the DPG, like Dog Pound G's, you know what I mean? We just hung together. Like, and on the slick, this guy was sending letters to the girl while my brother was seeing her. And the girl was putting the letters on my brother's car so he could see them. And so my brother was like, what's good? And he was like, he just felt like my brother didn't deserve it. And which said something about what he'd been harboring, I guess, for all this time. And we were all clicking. So like, if you got a problem with my brother, you got kind of a problem with me. And so like, we just separated over this little situation. And as we grew older, and me and my brother talked about it because we were so tight for so long. It's just like, can't let his insecurity in a girl be the way this thing ends. So then we got back together and met up, and was just like, you're not with the girl, my brother's not with the girl, but we're still standing. So like, where do we go from here? And reconnected, and I don't know if it'll ever be what it was, but it is what it is. And that's better than what it was before it became what it is. What I liked about this movie, though, is like they were bigger than sometimes we are in real life. They embraced the truth fully, and were able to take the L where the L was deserved and move on. And most of the time in life, we're just too stubborn. We'll just take that L and ride that thing to the wheel fall on before we'll just be like, you know what? Just wasn't right. I wasn't in my right mind. I didn't do the right thing, and I apologize. It's so hard for people to do these days. Like, so I'm hoping that this film can help resurrect just basic, good old basic code that just should exist among all friends. It's just like, just be truthful. In the end, own your stuff, bro. Own it, and we can move on with it. Like, but if you ain't owning nothing and you still want somebody to apologize, it's just crazy. Like, how you could lose 15 years with somebody because they don't want to just admit they foul. You know what I mean? But in this movie, we did it right. The love was really real. So if the love is really real, it withstands all of it. And those cats, to this day, I got mad love for. Everybody says, "Oh, I love my guy." They don't like each other. Those two dudes, I would ride for them, no question. Like right now, I would ride for them, and they know it, and they would ride for me. If I ever needed anything, wanted anything, short of anything, they coming. Me and my man Elaine might go to a Lakers game now that they letting folks up in there. Like, I'm a Clippers fan, he's a Lakers fan. You know, we make it do what it do. But yeah, it's true, real feelings on that screen for each other, and it remains to this day. So that was beautiful.
Well, I thank you and appreciate you for speaking with me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, and I appreciate you for having me.
Okay, thank you. Talk to you later.
Godspeed.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerds. Better shake your booties for black girl nerds.